Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so excited. It is my favorite time of the year. I hope your favorite time of the year too. We are getting into the fall months. I'm so excited. And you know what that means. It's time to pull out the heavy hitters. It's time to pull out my favorite fragrances, because I love fall and winter fragrances. Like, that is where I live, that is where I thrive, that is where I am most alive. Give me the gourmands, give me the spicy, give me the warms, give me all of that. So today I'm going to be giving you my roundup of the must-have fall fragrances of 2024. We have a variety of different fragrances, different price points. I'm not going to make this video long. We're going to touch on everything really quickly, but I have a lot of amazing fragrances. Most you've seen before, some I haven't talked about in a while, and I do have a couple new ones as well. So if you guys are interested in seeing my recommendations and my fall fragrances of 2024, what I will be having in rotation these next couple of months, then just go ahead and keep watching. Okay, we're gonna first start off with an amazing fragrance. Honestly, when I think of fall, I think of this fragrance. It's a signature fall scent. It's a signature scent. It's one of my signature scents, but I just love it for this time of year. And I am talking about Fragrance du Bois Minuit ou Demi. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I'm not French, but I'm trying my best. But this fragrance, you guys, first of all, can we get into the packaging? Fragrance du Bois packaging is just one of the best. I mean, luxe, quality, presentation, all the things. But the scent, I'm going to put up the notes here as I talk about the fragrance. Minuit ou Demi is a very warm, spicy, it's like a perfect blend of gourmand with spice and just like a sexy. It's sexy, it's soft, but it's like everything you want in a fragrance. A gourmand done right. It is not too foody, it's not too rich, it has perfect amount of spice, perfect amount of depth. There's a coffee note in here. This is just amazing fragrances. It has some of my favorite notes. I mean, we have coffee, we have caramel, there's lots of vanilla, there's liqueur, there's tobacco, there's cardamom. This is just a gorgeous scent that I would highly recommend for the fall months. It's warm, it's spicy, it's gourmand, it's edible, but it's sexy. It's so sexy, and it's comforting. It's crazy because you would think a sexy scent would be very loud, very in your face. This is like quiet sexy. Like, this is like, ooh, I need to know your name. Like, what's your name? Like, what is your name? That's what I get from Fragrance du Bois Minuit ou Demi, and this is one of my signature scents specifically for fall. So if you're looking for all around just perfect fall scent, I would definitely check out Minuit ou Demi by Fragrance du Bois, because she's absolutely stunning. My next recommendation for the fall months is going to be an affordable fragrance, one that came out actually towards the end of last year. And I mean, I really wore it a lot, but I couldn't really get to enjoy it that much because of the time that it came out. But now, this fall, oh yeah, she's about to be used and abused. I am talking about Lattafa's Camera Kawa. We all already know about Lattafa's Camera. Tried and true, love that fragrance. I would put in this video as well. I would honestly recommend both. But there's something about the Kawa. This one is just a bit more sweeter. It's not as spicy as the regular Camera, and it has a coffee note that is just divine. This smells so good. I'm gonna put the notes up here. This is a gorgeous scent. It's warm, it is a little spicy, but it has a perfect amount of sweetness in it, and the coffee note just adds this gorgeous depth to the fragrance. I feel like this is a bit more feminine than the regular Camera. I feel like the regular Camera is a bit more unisex, and this one is way more sweeter and just has a different vibe from the original. They both have the same palette, they have the same foundation, but they just go in two different directions. I love them both. They are, I feel like, both different, but Kama is just it's just, and I love a good coffee note in a fragrance. I love coffee in a fragrance, and I love a good warm spicy fragrance. So this is just beautiful. If you felt like the first Kama was a little too spicy, a little bit too unisex, a little too much for you, try Kawa. You might like that better, and a lot of people do actually like this better. So definitely check out Camera's Kawa by Lattafa, because she's going to be an amazing fragrance for these fall months. Next fragrance that I absolutely love, this one is one of my favorites in my collection, and it's literally perfect for fall. I am talking about Armani Prive's Magenta Tanzanite. This, first of all, if we can even get past the bottle, you guys, I mean, I think this is one of my most gorgeous bottles I have in my collection. It's pink. It's just absolutely stunning. Okay, this is my first Armani Prive fragrance, and I'm definitely intrigued and I want to collect and smell more from the Prive line. But Magenta Tanzanite is, oh, like if you love Minuit Eau de Me, you are going to love the scent of Magenta Tanzanite. They smell different, but they are similar families. That warm, spicy, coffee like vibe, like, oh, this is just gorgeous. I feel like this is a bit more spicy than Minuit Eau de Me. Notes in here are just absolutely beautiful. You have cardamom, you have cinnamon, you have coffee, tobacco. So it's definitely similar vibes to Minuit Eau de Me, but it just has a different smell. Like they do not smell the same, but they do smell similar. They definitely are in the same family, have similar genes. They're probably cousins. We're talking about second cousins, maybe first. Second cousins. So if you love that vibe, you're going to be absolutely obsessed with Magenta Tanzanite. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous fall scent. It's warm, spicy, it's very cozy, it's very seductive, it's very just, and I'm just obsessed. I love this scent. I specifically wear it the most in the fall and winter months because I just don't feel like the summer does it for it. Like the summer and spring doesn't really make this come alive, but the fall, the cooler months really lets this shine. So definitely check out Armani Prive's Magenta Tanzanite if you love a good warm, spicy, gourmand palette. All right, the next fragrance is one that I think is still available. The other fragrance is not, and we have been begging for it to come back, but I think this one is still available. This is an amazing, gorgeous scent, and ever since I smelled it, I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. So beautiful, and I immediately thought of the fall months. I am talking about Kayali's Wedding Velvet Santal. This is the fragrance that came out part of the wedding collection that came out last year. We had Silk Santal and we had Velvet Santal, which is the more manly one that was created with her husband. But when I tell you Velvet Santal is up my alley just as much Silk Santal is. Silk Santal is that girl, forever will be that girl, okay? But Velvet Santal, she's different, you know, like she's aromatic. She's a little spicy, but she's really warm and very cozy and a bit airy and fresh at the same time. Like if you love woody aromatic scents with a hint of like smoothness to it, like this is very smooth. It is not scratchy. It is not harsh by any means. It's considered a woody, warm, spicy, musky, amber scent. I'll put up the notes here. As you can see, there's tea, there's white musk, sandalwood, benzoin, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful notes that are amazing for the cooler months. It's such a gorgeous fragrance. Like I said, if you are into more aromatic, more woody fragrances, more musky fragrances, and you want depth, but you still want it to be really comforting and smooth, oh yeah, Kayali's Wedding Silk Santal is definitely going to be your girl. So definitely check this out. All right, the next fragrance is, oh my God, I love this fragrance. It is so addictive. So addictive. Ever since I got my nose on it, I have been obsessed. I'm almost halfway through this bottle, which I'm not excited about because she's a little pricey. But I love this fragrance. It's a beautiful take on vanilla, and I just feel like it's unique to me, and I just feel like it was done so well. And one of my favorite fragrances from this fragrance house, I am talking about Parfums de Marly Altair. Oh, you guys, man. Oh, it's just, there's just something in this. It is so smooth and it's spicy, but the spicy is just like cream. It's like the softest spice that you've ever smelled in your life, and it's sweet and it's like slightly powdery, and it has a warm, just cozy depth to it. Like this scent is not overpowering, but it projects, and it projects the most beautiful bubble around you. Like you just smell just inviting and just warm and seductive and just like everything you want to smell. This is what Out There smells like. I will put up the notes here so you guys can see it. This is considered a warm, vanilla, sweet, spicy scent. As you can tell, there's a lot of different notes in here. We have bourbon vanilla, we have cinnamon, we have praline, tonka, there's bergamot, which I don't really smell bergamot, cardamom. Like, oh, this is a beautiful, warm, spicy vanilla. Oh my God, it just smells absolutely divine. If you guys have never smelled Altair by Parfums de Marly, I'm telling you, you're probably gonna like it. If you love a good warm spicy scent, and if you love a gourmand palette, but you want something that's still really cozy, really inviting, not too much, not too overbearing, you are going to be obsessed with this. This is unisex in my opinion, but I feel like a lot of women really gravitated to this. I like the women really ate this up last year. Like, we really ate this up when it launched because it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I feel like one of the best fragrances from this house, in my personal opinion, this and Delina Exclusive are my favorite. Like, honestly, if I had to pick between Delina Exclusive and this, I think I would go with Altair. I love Altair. It's my favorite fragrance from Parfums de Marly. So definitely check this out because it's honestly one of my fall staples for this season. All right, the next fragrance is one that is just absolutely beautiful. It came out this year with another couple fragrances. This was her first launch for fragrances, and she honestly killed it and knocked it out the ballpark in my opinion. But when I smelled this, I knew I was going to be obsessed with this in the fall and winter, and I am talking about Forever Moods NDA. This is a beautiful tobacco rum scent. It sounds like it would be extremely spicy or extremely thick or extremely just too much. Not at all. Like, it's the most smoothest, airiest tobacco rum combination I've ever smelled in my life. This is considered a vanilla sweet amber tobacco scent, and it's all of that. Like, it's sweet, but it's not sickly sweet. The tobacco is there, but it's not spicy, overly spicy. It's just a perfect blend of everything. There's not a lot of notes in here. There's just tonka bean, rum, and tobacco. That's literally it, 3 notes. But when I tell you, those 3 notes create such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Like, I've always wanted to try tobacco in your fragrances and you're a bit nervous because you think it's gonna be too much. It might be too smoky. It might be too spicy. It might be too this. I would definitely recommend checking out NDA because I think this is a perfect introduction to rum tobacco boozy scents because it's not overly boozy. It's not overly spicy. It's just a perfect balance of everything. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent that I feel like was going to be amazing for the fall months. Alrighty guys, this next scent literally blew me away. I got it because I saw Fumi talking about it and I was like, oh my god, this smells amazing, let me grab it. Why is this a dupe for something? This smells literally identical to one of my favorite fragrances in my perfume collection. One of my top 10 cannot live without signature scents, and I found a dupe for it that's literally half the price. I am talking about Paris Corner's December Vanilla. This, you guys, is an pretty much exact dupe for Kayali's Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli. I mean, as soon as I sprayed it, I said, are you for real? Like, are you serious? Like, literally, this smells exactly like it, and it's only $40. It's half the price. I think Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli is like over $100. Like, that's one of my favorite fragrances. It was very polarizing when it came out because patchouli is a very note for people, but I love it. But if you guys love that boozy profile of Kayali's Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli, you're going to be obsessed with this. I'm going to put up the notes here. There's lots of notes that I love. There's rum, creme brulee, tonka bean, brown sugar, patchouli, oud. There's just, oh, this smells so good. It's considered to be a sweet, warm, spicy patchouli, boozy scent, and it's exactly that. Like, the best way to describe it is this smells just like Kayali's Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli. So if you love that fragrance, or if you've been wanting to try that fragrance and you're scared because you don't know if you're gonna like it or you just don't want to spend the money on it, this is a dupe. I just got you guys a dupe. I will link it down below. I'll link all of these fragrances in the description box down below, but this is, in my opinion, 100% dupe for Kayali's Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli. So check this out if you don't want to break the bank, but you want to smell like a sexy, gorgeous, rich, royal, opulent, beautiful woman 12 months, because you're gonna do exactly that with this fragrance. Alrighty, the next fragrance is one that I got last year, and oh man, this is a heavy hitter. I think this might be one of the most strongest I have in the roundup today, but when I tell you, it is absolutely stunning. Stunning, okay? This is not for the faint of heart, okay? You gotta be into the bold fragrances, but when I tell you, it is absolutely beautiful. I'm talking about Unuit Nomad Sugar Leather. Sugar leather is a gorgeous scent. Don't be afraid when you see the leather. I don't pick up on leather at all on this, okay? What I pick up is cinnamon, caramel, warmth, like a woody, slight, like very spicy. Like this is a spicy scent. So you gotta like the spice. Like, I mean, so for real. If you don't like spices in your fragrances, do not get sugar leather, okay? It's not overbearing, but it's there. Like the cinnamon is cinnamoning. So you have to like that note. But it is such a gorgeous scent. You have caramel, cinnamon, leather, labdanum, and amber. So there's not a lot of notes in here, but when I tell you this is such a beautiful, sexy, warm, spicy, like gourmand, woody scent, it is absolutely stunning. And when I tell you this sticks to you like glue, all you need is 2 sprays and you're going to be chased down the street. Like this is a strong hitter. In my opinion, this would transition well into the winter months. This is a fall winter fragrance. Anytime there's cold weather, sugar leather is the one that you need to pull out because it's going to pack a punch and it's going to cut through that cold. So if you love a warm, spicy palette in your fragrances, you love cinnamon, you love caramel, you love that smooth leather kind of vibe. The leather in here is not harsh at all. It's very, very smooth, very well done. All the notes are blended really, really well in here, but you just gotta like the profile. You gotta like the scent profile, but if you do, this is going to be amazing for the fall and winter months. This next fragrance is one that is new to me. It's a newer one in my collection, but I'm absolutely obsessed off of first sniff. I found out about this fragrance from watching Sharita, so thank you, Sharita, for recommending your girl, because you definitely were right. This fragrance is just chef's kiss, so, so, so good. And I am talking about Stash by Sarah Jessica Parker. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, woody, aromatic, spicy, warm scent. It is so, 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 so beautiful. This is how the bottle looks like. I think the bottle is so cute. It is very, very pretty, very sexy. I love it. It reminds me of like, I don't know, it reminds me of like a cognac bottle, or like, I don't know, it just gives me those vibes. But when I tell you, it is so, so gorgeous. I'll put up the notes here so you can see. It's a beautiful fragrance. You have cedar, you have patchouli, you have black pepper, there's wood, there's vetiver. So this is definitely a woody fragrance for sure. You have to like woody fragrances, but when I tell you, it's so smooth, so comforting, but it's sexy and it's deep. And it's a little fresh with a little spice. Like it's just, if you love woody aromatic fragrances that aren't super duper like sharp and are a bit more rounded, have depth, very comforting, have a sweetness to it, you are going to be obsessed with Stash by Sarah Jessica Parker. I think this was like 30 bucks. I picked it up for $30 on Amazon. So it's definitely very, very affordable. And I think it's gonna be an amazing, beautiful fragrance to have these fall months. Next fragrance I'm going to recommend for the fall months is one of my signature scents. I think this was in my top 10 as well. It's beautiful. I absolutely adore this fragrance and everything about it. It's just so stunning and so sexy and so smooth and just, it just really does something to me. I am talking about Goldfield and Banks Silky Woods. I mean, if you guys have never smelled this fragrance, you are missing out for sure. Like you are completely missing out. This is so good. The notes that are in this fragrance, I will put the notes up here. There is a lot of heavy hitters in this fragrance, but you would think that it's going to be overwhelming, overpowering, just way too much. But it is completely opposite. It is so smooth. It is so creamy. It has depth. There is warmth. There's a little spice. It's just everything that you want in a fall fragrance. It is such a beautiful fragrance. It's so comforting. It's so sexy. And I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. I've had it for years and I'm still with it. I think I'm maybe halfway done. It's hard to tell because this bottle is gold. When I finish this, I will definitely repurchase it because it's just one of my favorites in my stash. And I cannot live without Silky Woods, and I love it for the fall and winter months because this is unisex, but I feel like women would absolutely love this, and I think it's so approachable, so approachable. I would not be taken aback by the notes that you see because there are a lot of heavy notes, like I said, but when I tell you this is the most smoothest, most creamiest, most blended fragrance I have in my collection, it's absolutely stunning, and I think it's going to be gorgeous for the fall months. Alrighty guys, we are almost done. I have 2 more fragrances to talk about. The second to last one is one that is just, it's one of my favorite vanillas I think that's ever come out or that I've ever put my nose onto. And it's just a stunning, stunning fragrance. It is gorgeous and I love it. Love it, love it, love it for the cooler months. And speaking of Sharita girl, of course I had to have Navitus Money Castanade in this video. I mean, this is a vanilla that is gorgeous. Like if you love toasty, boozy vanillas, like boozy vanillas, delectable, very rich, very deep, very a little woody, slightly musky. Like this is, you know how everyone's obsessed with replicas, the Marshmallow Fireside? Go ahead and kick her to the side. You need Money Castanade. Money Castanade is so gorgeous. I mean, this is vanilla done in the most sexiest, creamiest, booziest, just deepest way possible. I absolutely love this scent. The bottle itself is absolutely gorgeous. I love this bottle. It's one of my favorite bottles from Navitus. I have a lot of Navitus perfumes. As you guys didn't know, I will link a video up above. I did a ranking of my Navitus perfumes, so if you want to know my thoughts on all of them, the ones that I do have, watch that video. You would love it. But I absolutely love Money Castanade for the fall and winter months. I'll put the notes up here. It has lots of vanillas. We got vanilla ice cream. We have cashmere. We have toffee, sugar, white amber, caviar, vanilla caviar. We have musk. This fragrance is just creamy. It's boozy. It's sweet. It has a little muskiness to it. It's just amazing. It's a little woody. Like it's everything that you want in a deep vanilla. A vanilla that is going to cut through the cold, a vanilla that's going to hold its own, a vanilla that has character. So if you guys love vanillas and you love boozy scents, you are going to be obsessed with Money Castanade from Navitus, and I would highly recommend for you guys to get your nose on it for the cooler weather because it's honestly going to be in rotation so much, so much for these next couple months for me. Alrighty guys, last but not least for my recommendations for my fall fragrances of 2024, I had to talk about this. I had to include this in this video, and I am talking about Commodities Milk. I have Milk Plus, which is the bold version. You can have the regular one, the personal, it doesn't matter, but just Commodity Milk. It is so intoxicating in my opinion. Like I think there's just something about smelling like milk. No, but for real, like this scent, it's so different. Like it's so lactonic, but it's so sexy and it's deep, it's warm. It has amber. There's woody notes in this because I have the bold version. I love the regular one, but if you're looking like to amplify it and make it more deeper and more sexier, definitely get Milk Plus. This is just, if you love a good lactonic scent and you want it to be sexy, you want it to be just inviting, comforting, but just really just melt you away. Milk, Commodities Milk is going to do just that. It is so good. So good. One of my favorite lactonic scents in my fragrance collection. That's usually a scent profile that I wasn't into for the longest, but I really started to fall in love with it and form an appreciation for lactonic scents last year, and I've been obsessed and hooked ever since. So if you guys have never smelled Commodities Milk, you can smell it in Sephora. So go into Sephora, smell it, see if it's your cup of tea. I think today for my fragrance combo, I'm gonna mix Money Castanade and Milk Plus. Like this is gonna be my fragrance combo of the day. I haven't worn a fragrance yet, and this is gonna be my combo. I'm gonna be turning heads left and right, okay? The people are about to be, they're about to be gagged, okay? I'm about to be smelling so good, but I absolutely love this fragrance, so definitely get your nose on it, smell it at Sephora, see if it's your cup of tea, but I think it is absolutely stunning and amazing for the fall months. Alrighty guys, that is it. That is my full roundup of my fall fragrances for 2024 that I think are must-haves that I would recommend for you guys to check out. I'll make sure that I link all these fragrances in the description box down below so you guys can check them out for yourselves. I really love each and every one of these fragrances, and I think they are perfect for this time of year. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you love fragrance videos from me so I can continue to make more in the future. Also leave a comment down below and let me know if you guys already have any of these fragrances or if you guys would recommend a fragrance for me to pick up and try up for the fall and winter months. Thank you guys so much. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure if you're new here, you scroll down below, you tap the subscribe button so you can join the family. I love making fragrance videos. I love beauty. I love skincare. I love all the things. So if you love everything that I just mentioned, this is a channel for you. So make sure you scroll down below and you tap that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell so you're notified when I will be uploading next. Thank you guys once again, and I will see you guys on the next one. Mwah. Bye.